While going to school, you're eventually gonna have a crush on someone. And a crush can lead to something beautiful and disgusting. But sadly, they normally end with absolute embarrassment, especially back in middle school. Having a crush was a dangerous game, bruh, because there was always that one kid who made it their duty to make sure everybody knows who you like. But when I had my first crush on someone, I knew I was gonna get embarrassed. You know, it's inevitable. But I was nowhere near prepared for the amount of humiliation I was about to receive. And it all started back in elementary school. There was this one girl that I had the biggest crush on. But I was so nervous that every time I tried to talk to her, I shot chocolate pudding into my pants. But one day, I decided to grow a nice Gethy pad. And I started talking to her. And it worked. Kinda. I fell into the friend zone. And to make matters worse, word had got out that I had a crush on her. So one day while I'm destroying ankles at recess, her and her friends surround me like I'm about to get jumped in a gang or something. And they start questioning me about these crush allegations. And I did not beat the case. But the more and more we talked about the whole situation, she said she had a crush on me as well. And just like that, I had my first girlfriend. But to be completely honest with you, bro, I couldn't tell you a damn thing about that girl, bro. But 2 weeks later, she broke up with me and had another man that same day. I got home, bruh, I was looking like a Bart Simpson edit, bruh. Cause same day is most definitely embarrassing, right? But I was not ready for what was about to happen with my middle school crush. So a new girl comes to our class. And for some reason, whenever there's a new girl at your school, she always look fire. But some way, somehow, we started talking and eventually I got the number. But for some reason, my mom wanted me to get no. And she wasn't getting me a phone until high school. So to improvise, I used my tablet to message her on Skype. So we're talking. And one night, things was getting real freaky deaky in them messages. I go to bed that night feeling like that nigga, bruh. I get up the next morning to go to school. Have a fantastic day with my boo. I get home to hop on the phone with my girl. I get to my room and my tablet's gone. And with me knowing what was on that tablet, I started destroying my room trying to find it. And after looking everywhere, I couldn't find it. And there's only one more place it could possibly be. So I walked to my mom's room to see if she has a tablet. And before I could even ask her, in the corner of my eye, I see my tablet unlocked with the Photos app open. She looks at me like I just committed a federal crime. I say, "Ma, can I have my tablet?" "No, you can have it tomorrow after school." And just like that, this beautiful relationship was over. And it was now time to mentally prepare for the amount of embarrassment I was about to endure tomorrow. I wake up for school the next day, and I just know my mom did something to ruin this relationship that I don't know about yet. But nothing happened when I got to school. My girl was acting normal, and I just went along with it. And then the final bell rings. And I'm thinking I'm in the clear, but something still isn't right. And the moment I walk out of the building, my mom instant transmissions to me. It death grips my neck meat as she walks right over to where my girlfriend and her dad was. And as all of this unfolded in front of my face, I knew I was doomed. My mom spills all the beans about our relationship, bruh. People's parents looking at us, bruh. I'm about to throw up everywhere, bruh, because I'm so embarrassed. And she getting her ass whooped in front of all that. And she broke up with me the next day. After that, every day at lunch, I was fighting for my life, bruh. The girls were severely bullying me. And a week later, my ex was with my good mans. And in the moment, I was hurt and embarrassed, but what I had been through so far was nothing compared to what high school had in store for me. Before the school year started, I moved to an entirely different town. So I had a clean slate to embarrass myself. And on the first day of school, I got to the bus stop and there was this girl. We'll call her Ava. And within the first few days, we started talking. And then next thing you know, we were hanging out every day after school. And I'm not gonna lie, she had my heart in the chokehold. But I fumbled the bag right next to the end zone. I started simping. She broke up with me. But we were such good friends that we decided to stay best friends after the fact. And I had to see her with someone else. And after getting slam dunked on in middle school, I was not going for none of the buffoonery. Okay. So I found someone else. And Ava comes running back asking if we can be together. But I had to stand on business. And eventually that little thing didn't work out. And me and Ava go back to hanging out every day. And one thing leads to another. I had a free crib for the weekend, if you know what I'm saying. But after this amazing day, our relationship did a 360 backflip into the garbage. And we started arguing all the time. And things were starting to get a little toxic. But I really wanted to make things work out. You know what I'm saying? She had been my first everything. So I stayed. And I should have got hit with the backhand. Because a few days later, I'm walking to my next class. And this one dude who was a good friend of mine at the time comes up to me and shows me messages of Ava trying to get him to come over to her house skills and do the nasty. And I was defeated, my nigga. Like Goku coming out of Ultra Instinct. Done, bruh. And this was just the start of the messed up things this girl has done to me, bruh. And best believe I got my lick back. But if y'all want to hear about the rest of them toxic time, let me know in the comments.